On? All right, guys. Hey, it's Monday. Hey, you're not in front of your wall.
No, I'm not. Look at my background today, you guys.
She has a new wall.
A new virtual background.
I think it's in 4D. We're in 4D.
4K.
It will 4K and 4D. It's fun.
There's construction happening
That's
because
awesome.
it's never a good event unless we have some kind of crazy construction
right.
the week before.
Yeah, we gotta expand the stage. So
actually, let's tell them why on earth would we be out at 12 bucks on Monday for the weekly drip? It's
well, I don't know. You might have a little hint here with the ladies.
Context clues. They're important.
If you're a beer fan, you know it's time for Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Which here at our place we call Foxtoberfest.
Foxtoberfest.
We do.
Yes.
And wait, so how many weekends is this going? Like the whole Foxtoberfest is 3 weekends.
3 weekends in a row.
Okay.
The first weekend will be a little bit bigger. We partnered up with a Texas artisan company to bring in a bunch of booths.
And that's why we're here today, let's be honest. Because it's going to be a big weekend.
It's going to be a big weekend. So we'll have 55 artisans out there selling all their handcrafted products, all handmade here in Texas. They'll be set up. And then, of course, Oktoberfest beer. I mean, we're going to release that on Friday for kind of our locals who want to come in when it's not going to be too busy yet. And then, of course, Saturday it'll go off. All the Foxtoberfest things. We're going to have games and puppeteering and stein holding and hammer slogging, a new game I'm bringing in this year. So a little bitty hammer, very big nail. See how fast you can drive it.
It's going to be so fun to watch.
It just occurred to me, there might be some people that are watching that have no idea where we are.
Oh, yeah. Where are we?
We're at 12 Fox.
12 Fox.
And where are we located?
12 Fox Brewing Company. Guys, where are we?
We're at 4700 West Fitzhugh. So we're on the west side of Fitzhugh, the west side of 12.
How far from 12?
5 miles. So it seems like a little bit of a ways. And we did that on purpose. There's nothing on our side of town. So we built something for us out
Sure.
And who are you? Introduce yourselves. I mean, we know you guys.
I guess that's true.
We're doing this all backwards.
That's right. Hey,
Shouldn't we just
it kind of feels like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. We're going to start. We're going to back up.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, gosh.
All right.
Let's hear it.
So this is my lovely wife, Stacy. I'm Joe. We're the owners of 12 Fox with my partner, Aaron Llewellyn, who's the brewmaster.
Is he here?
He is on a run right now.
Okay.
Some materials. So.
He got out of it today.
Yeah, he doesn't like the camera.
He loves to brew.
But
He
he's
doesn't
awesome
so much
on
dig
film.
this.
Like,
I know he is. But, you know.
anyway.
He always he fights it and fights it and fights it, and then you put the camera in his face, and
And he's great.
he
Nails
kills it every
We
time.
should have tricked him.
I know. Next time.
I shouldn't have told him that you guys were coming.
Yeah, you should.
So for the
but
next
we are the
weekend-
owners and proprietors of 12 Fox Beer Co. out on, like I said, West Fitzhugh. We're European craft brew, so we do lots of European beers, Belgians, Czech, definitely German beers. We keep one IPA on.
I was about to say, every
tap.
once in a while, there's an IPA for guys like me.
No, we keep one on tap, our Blurred Fox, because, you know, we know people like IPAs, but what we want you to do or try to get you to do is expand your palate and taste some other stuff. So.
We even have an APA on right now. Have
Really?
you tasted the Half Nelson?
I'm not.
Maybe I'll let you
Half
have
Nelson,
a
like the
taste.
wrestling move?
Yeah, like
He
the
was-
one
I
I put
love
on
to
you.
wrestle.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. Joe tried to beat me up earlier.
I know.
Well,
Shame on him.
I'm kind of a creature of habit when I come out here. I always find my way down the rabbit hole into whatever mead is happening and whatever
true.
blend. And if I'm being honest, I mean, Chris was a super fan of you guys long before I was. So he introduced me to y'all. And Foxtoberfest was the first event where I was like, wow, this place really has something special. And you guys do this stuff all the time. It's not just Foxtoberfest. Y'all do tons of events throughout the year. This one just happens to be my personal favorite.
Mine too.
I kind of love this one too. I'm not gonna lie.
Just because y'all get to dress up. That's it.
Maybe.
Maybe because the next one is our Bruja event, and then we have Trunk or Treat. So there's reasons to dress up for the fall.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But we love to put on events because we are so far out. I think it's real important that we give people a reason to come experience 12 Fox. Not the beer is great, but there's also all these other elements always happening out here. And so it's more of a destination brewery than anything.
Well, and one of the other cool things, and that's the reason that we had talked about coming out here and doing this is the
Yeah.
show is all about local businesses. And as a part of this first weekend and the big first weekend, you guys have a ton of local artisans all that are going to be here, set up
Yes.
kind of a giant farmer's market kind of thing.
Essentially,
basically.
yes. And if you go to our Facebook page and you look at our event, you can see some of the vendors that have given us showcase information. It is top notch. I mean, beautiful, beautiful stuff.
How many vendors do y'all have on tap for this weekend?
55 on
55.
Saturday and 55 on Sunday, and they're not the same.
Yeah, about 20 of them are going to switch.
Not completely the
Oh,
same.
wow.
Some of
Yes.
them couldn't do 2 days.
So you've essentially got 80 separate vendors.
Correct.
Amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
You
Yes.
must be a former math
And that's
teacher.
why
You're
we
quick
went with
math.
Texas or Artisan Market, is she has that base. She had that base to pull in. Not that our Dripping Springs locals, who will be here the second and third weekends,
Right.
but that's about 20. So we just wanted to really kick it off and have a huge amount of booths and a reason to come out. I mean,
Absolutely.
there's going to be a lot of stuff here that you can do, and like I said with all the games earlier, I'll be in attire as well this weekend.
I was
But
about
that's
to
my
say,
job.
we
to walk
missed
around.
out on the later hosen today.
I know.
I
This
didn't,
was an
but-
impromptu decision. Like, I got a message from Ashley, and I was like, "Oh, I have to
Do it.
put this thing on."
She did. This has not been on my
fine.
body in 5+ years, so it was really like a fun challenge for
Oh,
me.
I just didn't take myself. I went and picked the biggest size I had in my closet, and I was like, "Oh, I think it works. COVID is not good to me."
No, I only have one, and in fact, I bought this in Rottenburg when we went to Munich for
Yeah.
Oktoberfest. Like, this is like the real deal, so
Yes.
it better fit, because I'm not doing that again just for an outfit.
I mean, we
That's
could.
true.
we could, but
But great.
oh my
excuse.
gosh, is it a write-off? Let's make
Yeah.
it.
Research and
I
development.
was about to say,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
as long as you're wearing it on the
Absolutely.
show, it's a
It's
write-off.
a write-off.
So
Absolutely.
you've got a trip to Germany in your future.
That sounds great. So there's a gentleman that keeps walking back and forth
Yeah.
that I know these folks are seeing, and I'm certain he's going to pop back here again. Before he does
Yes.
that, who is that mystery man?
That mystery, good idea. That mystery man is Chris Gonzalez. He has been learning under Aaron for a year now. And today we're going to get to taste his very first brew that he did 100% on his own. Aaron was not even in the house. And it's Hefeweizen, which is actually kind of a hard one to brew in the first place.
Yeah, that can't be easy.
So I think he was a little nervous. He might not have
It's
slept the night
nuanced.
before.
Secrets
But-
out though, it's good.
It's really good. And he's brewed another one since then. So he's definitely
He's like Aaron, he's avoiding us.
Yeah.
Now that he knows we're talking
he's
about
We
not
it,
that
he's
way.
introduced
joining.
him, so he went the other
Yeah.
way.
Chris isn't that way. Chris plays in the band all the time. He's very
yeah,
he's a
outgoing.
drummer.
He's certainly someone that's willing to talk.
So like
We'll
a
get him
drummer,
next time.
someone behind the scenes carrying like literally all the weight.
Yes, pretty much. yes. So and he's,
Shovel this, wash that.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Now go drum.
Mixture drain. Yeah.
But he was friends with Aaron in Las Vegas when Aaron lived
Oh,
there.
okay.
So Aaron knew him ahead of time, and so we
You ought to
recruited
bring in
him to
everybody
Texas.
from Vegas here.
I love
Well,
it.
2 from
Just 2 from
Vegas,
there.
and we have Victor, which
And
is
then the new taproom manager
Okay.
is my cousin. He's a refugee from Oregon.
Okay.
So
Hey.
I mean,
he
But
gave
you're
us.
like as local as they come,
yes.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
I graduated here.
Okay.
Yeah, in '91.
Oh, she
I don't
went
care.
there.
Whatever.
She did
I've
it.
earned these gray hairs. I'm just gonna live with them. I refuse to color them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how long we've been live for, but I know we try to keep it to around 20 minutes. And I'm gonna be honest, there's beers on
Okay.
the table.
There's beers
Oh yeah, we
They
need to go.
they
So
said we could taste some
ladies
things. I
first.
don't want to run out of things. So this is all the hefe?
You're gonna
this is
drink
the
a beer?
hefe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I
And
am.
that's
Yeah.
not a big deal. I'm
I know,
just-
I'm
That's
well,
what
I'm
And she was
into it
talking
later.
about the meat on purpose.
Yeah, I do love the meat. So everybody knows I'm gluten free. Like I'm here to suffer for everyone.
take a
I
baby
serve.
You're- you're
A
just-
little baby step. And really, I one day would love to get these tested for gluten because
I think they would do
I
well.
think it would be much lower than we give them credit for.
Oh, well. let's
Not
get into it.
necessarily a wheat beer. but-
Well,
we're
yeah.
hoping we got into
This
the worst
one,
one.
No, I actually really prefer a hefe, and I didn't even know I had a problem until about a year and a half ago.
Joe was even too. The guys both.
So shall we start with the Stein holding
Yes,
contest?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I can do
Keep
this
going,
one
keep
for a
going.
while. I think the girls will win.
Oh, do I have to
Babies.
hold it?
Yeah, all right, I'm done.
I've got it over here. Yeah, that's too far out.
Cheers.
Lost.
Prost.
Frozen.
Nice.
Yeah, it's warmed up and everything for you.
That's right.
So it's like at its normal German temperature,
That's
not
right.
American
It's
temperature.
appropriate.
Yeah.
So it's got that nice, good clovey kind of spiciness in it. We backed off the banana esters that you get from the
It's
yeast.
got just a little bit.
It's a little bit. We want you to smell it and stuff, but
That's
Americans
delicious.
don't really
Clean.
like the banana.
Yeah.
So
I'm
kind of
curious what
backed
you
it off.
tasted it.
I taste beer.
How does that help?
No,
I was like, I wonder what she gets out of it.
Okay, so I'm certainly, you know, when folks put wine and they swirl the glass and they're like notes and essences up, I felt like I was in kind of that moment, and you guys totally know what you're talking about, and that's wonderful. I just know would I drink it or not, and the answer is yes, I would drink it. I would sit out in the sun and I would drink a glass
The big
about
glass.
that size of it, and I would enjoy it. And so, I
That's
mean,
fantastic.
I'm not it's not even called a scientist when it comes to this. I'm not a professional,
Yeah.
but did I like it? Yes, I liked it, and I would drink it.
That's so
So
cool.
check and check.
Yes.
Winning.
Yes, yes,
I love
Well,
it.
cheers on that.
yes. Cheers.
Yes, for sure. Welcome to the beer world.
Or Prost.
Prost.
And I'll
Prost.
let you taste your ABA later.
I will taste the
I know,
APA
because
later.
I feel like you haven't had it.
Well, and I've told you guys this 1,000 times that I'm not a giant Belgian and German style beer guy.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, it's the banana's
clean.
backed off. The clove is backed off. It's clean. It finishes easy. Yeah, I would drink the hell out of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect summer beer.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's 4% even. Yeah, 4%.
Oh, that's a
so
slammer.
it's
yeah.
it's a lighter beer. It's the lightest one we make actually, and it's just something that's very easy. Like you said, you can drink it while you're out in the sun. you know.
Absolutely.
Every beer has its moment, and you know that's a good river beer, pool beer type, hot day summer beer.
Now I
Yes.
hear we're getting a cold front Tuesday, so
I'm
I don't
so
know if it's
excited.
going to be 100
But
on
that's
Saturday
because
or
we're
not.
gonna have the Foxtoberfest.
And
So that's
got
good
the
Yeah, I
water.
love it. I love it. I
And for
love
the
it.
people that need darker beers, you've got, well, I would classify Julie and Betty personally as both darker beers. And then you've also got Negro Sombrero. So you
Yeah,
got plenty
more
of dark
amber,
beers
yeah.
if you're here after dark and
Yeah.
it gets chilly.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. The third weekend, we're having a couple of like spread out beers. So the third weekend, we should be happening. We should have a Schwartz beer.
A Schwartz beer.
A Schwartz beer.
Schwartz.
Oh, Schwartz. I was like
Schwartz
Schwartz.
beer.
Like,
Schwartz.
like what's that?
That's black beer.
Yeah, Fox beer. It's a dark beer.
Hey, by the way, Mr. Chris snuck back in.
There
Yeah,
it is,
he's
y'all.
pouring us
Mr.
the.
Assistant Brew Guy.
By the way,
who
you're
made
the,
this
Just
Hefe.
wave.
Love it. Love it. And I'm going to look over to our tech helper today. Are there any comments or questions that we need to be addressing? Okay, I think we're good. So,
So now let's go see if we got that Foxtoberfest ready.
Is it ready?
oh yeah, is it just getting it poured?
So I'm gonna see.
So you're the first people to get to taste it.
Okay.
I know, right?
hanging out with this guy finally paid off.
I know, right? And I'm just gonna tell you, I haven't even tasted it.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
oh
It'll be
wow.
out
I've
in a
been
couple
gone
minutes.
and
That's
out
fine.
of pocket.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I haven't
Okay.
even had a chance to taste it. So
All right.
No,
I'm
I
very-
haven't tasted the Foxtoberfest either, so this will be our first.
Beautiful. Okay, so this weekend, big weekend, 3 days, 80 plus artisans out here,
3 food trucks,
3 food trucks.
2, possibly 3 bars.
Wow.
But wait, what?
Who
We
we
have
got?
this tap room. We have our
And now we have
additional
our
tap
new
room.
one out there, the
And then
Foxhole.
if it gets super busy, we're gonna do a pop-up
Pop-up
bar like
out
we
here on the
normally
side?
do. Yeah,
Love it.
So
Love
you
it.
won't be waiting a long time for beer.
that's the goal.
No.
We want you to not have to wait.
You've got a big
Get
giant
pictures.
new parking area in the back.
200 cars in the back and 60 or so in the front. So we have a lot of parking now.
So if the front's full, just keep going
to the
behind.
back. Yeah, we'll have some new signs up and arrows to help direct traffic. And then, thank you, Mr. Chris.
And I don't know what was happening when I pulled up, but there were saws running, some
Oh, yeah.
hammering happening. Y'all are up to something that
Yes,
we'll
so
probably get to see.
because of the the German bands and the Oompa bands, they're bigger, talking 10, 12 people. So we decided let's go ahead and pull out and make our stage a little bit bigger.
Nice.
The freeze this last February killed one of our really big trees that
Aw.
actually me and Aaron and a couple others, kind of headbutted about because I build around things and they were like, just get rid of it. Well, Mother Nature made that decision for us, and and it died. So a big tree. So we cut it down. Now we can actually extend that stage and square it off because I had it angled to go around the tree, right? But then thinking about it, not having a big tree in front of the band's face is kind of a good thing.
It's not bad.
Well, that's nice. Mother Nature got to make that decision.
It's true. Yes.
So as you saw, Mr. Chris slid in these Foxtoberfest. So if everybody will grab one and kind of look at it at first, because it's got a nice goldy, just a little bit of a tint of an amber, and it's super clear. And that's because we made it back in March.
Oh, it's been settling this whole time?
So it has been keg aging, which is great for a lager.
Okay.
So it's going to be very clear and crisp and clean. Should have none of that settling or just any kind of anything, because it's going to be so clear from just aging in that.
You swirl it around and everything. Proud of you.
You took a sip.
You're
You're
I've taken 2 already.
You're the connoisseur here.
So I'm on purpose not saying anything about.
Yum.
Oh,
yum. I think though the one we just had is more of like I could drink for a long time.
Yeah.
This I think would be like 1, maybe 2, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
it's very full.
Full.
The word they always use is like mouthful.
Yes.
Has a lot of flavor all within your mouth, and then it feels. You know, I agree with you. I probably would only have 2 of these, one because I don't drink a whole lot, even though I own a brewery. It's kind of weird, right?
No,
but I like quality control.
There you go.
And I always get half course. But also, I think that it does fill you up.
Yes.
I mean.
But that's, a lager is that way. Yeah. It's going to be it's got that malty, roasty, toasty flavor in there because it's a Marzen. So you're right. It is a little bit higher. I think it's 5.2, 5.5, something in there. It's a little bit higher in the ABV, but it also has that really good mouthfeel, that just flavor all through it. And then just, a little hint of that bitterness on the back end.
It's a little bitter on the back to clean it up.
Yeah, to clean it up, and then it goes away though. It's just like there it is. Oh, it just kind of just went away.
And my first taste on it was corn with the malt. Like I got a good strong corn on it.
If you got it, you're lucky. Aaron's not here.
There's no corn in it. I promise.
No. I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm not saying.
He doesn't. Maybe he won't watch.
Okay. But the first sip I took, I tasted some corn.
See why you would
but then, like after that, then it was a little bit more of just the malt. And now after the third one, it's not there anymore. So that was interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's what I find so interesting and intriguing about all the different beers. It's just the variance. And then what I do love about the beers here is we're really picky, and you don't get that weird aftertaste that I find in a lot of places. It's kind of on the back of your tongue, and it's almost like a base, like the limestone maybe does something out here. I'm honestly not 100% sure, but
thank goodness we're on rainwater.
Yeah, and water is the key.
It's the dust in the rainwater.
Which is abundant.
It is the dust in the rainwater.
We need rain.
Maybe. We desperately need rain.
I know, Houston just got everything.
I thought we were going to get so lucky.
That's all right.
Man, that's really clean. Aaron,
that is usually lagers, and they're talking about how it's heavier, but usually to me, lagers are a lot heavier.
Even heavier than this.
This is way lighter than some generic lager, like I don't know, Lone Star or something like that. It's completely different flavor profile.
That is true.
It's a lot lighter.
Y'all, that was a newsflash. I didn't know Lone Star was a lager.
You're learning so much.
I am.
By the way, way better than Yingling. I'm just gonna say.
Oh,
wow.
Maybe we should have a blind taste test.
It's too sweet.
That would be so fun.
A blind taste test.
There you go.
So fun with something like that.
We can start it. We'll put him to the test first.
Yes, I love it. That has to happen.
I'm in. I'm in.
Down.
That's awesome.
Wait, beer? Yeah.
I'll be.
We'll bring a
What time is that?
So cool.
So yeah, there's 20 minutes of beer and festivities. Oh wait,
Cool.
Second 2 weekends. You said the second weekend, which would be the first weekend in October, is
2 weekends
going to
in
be
October.
a little bit more Dripping Springs centric vendors.
Vendors,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Okay.
We're even having, we've even invited the young entrepreneurs.
Oh,
because we have so
sweet.
many our families that come out here, and their kids are so talented, and
Yeah.
they make jewelry, or I think one of them even makes pottery. So we've mentioned it before, and then I just sent a message out to the moms, and I was like, "You interested in this?" So I think they're going to. I don't think some of them have said absolutely they'll be here.
That's
So
awesome.
I just love encouraging young entrepreneurs to follow their passion, and if you love something, do it, and it makes for a nice life.
Yeah. And then one thing I kind of want to throw out too with our local artisans and the young entrepreneurs coming out. I get this question a lot. So anybody else that's a booth that has their own artisan thing and they're trying to sell. One thing we do out here is it has to be made, right? Like I'm not going to be selling something I can go and order on Amazon and bring here. It needs to be a handcrafted product. Number two, we don't charge. These booths we bring them here for the public. So I want them to keep their money. I'm not trying to make money on this. Like, I really want them to come out here. And when I told the young entrepreneurs, they were just floored. They're like, what? We don't have to pay? He's like, no, the goal is to bring the community here and let them see what you got. Same thing with my food trucks. I don't charge those guys. Everywhere charge, okay, well, you're going to be here a weekend. It's XYZ to be here. I want them here because people want them here.
And their food's
they
really
make
good.
the money.
And when they want to be here,
pushing and
It's a
repping the
win-win.
locals.
Yep.
I want to push and rep our locals
Absolutely.
and let them get their product out.
I checked the mail the other day. I thought we were going to start getting checks for a weekly drip, but nothing yet.
nothing yet. I have not seen a dime yet.
Now
I
get a
don't know.
sponsor going on,
But I
right?
got 2 small glasses of beer today.
That's right, and I might bonus you.
This is
what
the thing.
expected.
And I'm going to get a small glass of the APA later.
And,
so.
and,
Cheers.
and this is the most I've ever been paid.
That's a,
Chris, you're doing something wrong.
Hey,
We got to take care of this thing.
I'm broke too. Everybody's
I know.
broke.
Everybody
We're
is.
both-
That's why it's so
both.
important to come out and support all these small businesses.
Oh, and one other thing, we didn't really talk about it, but y'all got, like, the little people have stuff out here too. You've got a big play skate,
playground,
run around.
But it is not a babysitter, parent.
It's not a
That's right,
babysitter.
not a
Having
babysitter.
a child myself, I'll admit I've been guilty of. I know I can go out there and he can just run wild. But you gotta keep one eye. off
Yeah.
him.
One off.
Yeah.
Still gotta watch Because all of a sudden there's 12 boys over there.
Yes, kids
Something
being
bad's
kids.
They're having
And hay
Kids being
bales get
kids.
shoved into the slide
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah.
And then you have 12 adult boys over here. It gets crazy too.
So the funniest thing is the ones I have to watch, the 26-year-old boys.
Oh.
That want to get on the play skate because it's that big. I mean, I had to test it out myself. I weigh 250. So.
I'm glad you said 26 and a 46-year-old. Appreciate that. Thanks.
They've down the slide, cross the bridges.
It is true.
Love it.
It's fun for everyone, but it's really meant for the littlers to go have fun out there and just let them enjoy. I think that we have about 40, 60 benches or picnic tables around that area, so there's lots of room for families to plug in and still be right there and be able to see all the kids.
Absolutely.
And then the vendors will kind of be, as you pull into the brewery, be off to the left. You won't miss them because we're going to stretch them all the way down to Fit You itself.
Oh, awesome.
And I've got some new lights out there for them and some plug-ins. And so we just did a lot of growth over the summer.
Yep.
I don't know if the other businesses experienced the same thing, but it was really slow this summer.
Yeah.
And what we forgot being here for 20 plus years now is, when we had a store downtown, and as soon as graduation hit, everyone goes on vacation.
Crickets. Yep.
Yeah.
Crickets.
And
So
this year
it
even
went
more
back
so.
to normal.
Yeah.
And people were even more,
They
because
were
they
ready.
missed out on a year.
We're ready.
So
They were
our little
traveling.
town was probably
A
about
ghost town.
40% down on its population, just
For real.
Texans being Texans.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So it was a slower summer, but I think this is getting ready to kick off the fall and let people know we're here and it's ready. Let's go.
So I think we're about done on our time.
We
Is
are.
there any last parting words before we say toodaloo?
Only thing I want to say is thank you so much for watching this and supporting businesses in Dripping Springs. And I feel like that we live in such a great community. And when we have things like this happen all the time, I feel like you're constantly, every week, doing something, the two of you, to support this community.
Absolutely.
And it takes this to really, it takes a village. It's
Yes.
the truth, whether you're raising children or raising businesses.
Absolutely.
right,
So shop local. If you're around this weekend or the next 3 weekends, please come out to 12 Fox. We will be having a great time out here. So
what time do y'all kick off?
Noon.
Noon. Okay.
Saturday,
Okay.
Sunday, every
Don't come at 8 a.m.
And we'll be and on Friday too, but it's not all the competition.
Not the
but we'll be
that's
open.
not the artisan booth.
Sure.
It's just going to be releasing the beer.
Yeah, you'll get to taste the beer
Oh damn.
Friday at noon.
Oh. Huh.
I mean,
Releasing beer.
darn,
I know
you
what
already
this
got
is on Friday. Thank you guys.
Yes. Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming out.
Cool. So yeah, every Monday, 2 o'clock. We're not going to be, well, Ashley's not going to be dressed up every Monday. I don't dress up. Sorry.
Wouldn't that be fun? What
Dress
a
up
life
Monday.
that would be.
Dress up Monday. Anyway, weekly drip every Monday, 2 o'clock. If you've got questions about Dripping Springs, make sure you ask. We kind of know some stuff that goes on around here.
We do.
And we know some stuff about real estate too. So there you go. All right. See you all next week.
Take care,
Take care.
guys.